Facing a deadline in South Carolina and on Capitol Hill, lawmakers are keeping the state and federal government running at current spending levels, but need to get new budgets across the finish line.
South Carolina lawmakers met this afternoon, and our Peyton Furtado joins us now live to recap today's meeting. Hi, Peyton.
Hi, Jane. Met and are still meeting. Technically, they're in recess at this point, basically going back and forth about what earmarks, what community projects, if you will get cut and what will get fully funded. So here's what we need to know. Senators and representatives agree on a lot of this budget already. Two things we can boil down the disagreement to: earmarks or community resources. Those are community projects that could help people around the state, and a specific measure to further help homeowners 65 years and older. Now, going back to those community projects, a few examples here locally are the Greenville Arena Special Purpose District. You may have heard about that. The Daniel Morgan Technology Center over in Spartanburg, that's an example, and renovations to McFalls Landing over in Anderson County. Now, the options we're hearing: start a free conference. So a free conference basically is a committee made up of a group of lawmakers to help the Senate and House compromise. Sounds like neither group is excited about that option. Option two: still fund the older homeowner aid, just not as much as originally proposed, while fully funding any community projects less than $250,000, partially funding the others. Seems like they're more for this option. Option three: go line by line, voting against any project that's not safety related, or continue to negotiate. Today, senators and representatives leaning more towards compromise than all or nothing, if it means helping someone versus no one.
I think there's a lot of really good projects, really good investments for the citizens of this state on both the Senate and the House side. I think they're very good. And I don't want to see us just throw our hands up, and I'm not sure I would vote to abandon all the folks who are going to be tremendously helped as a result of the budget that we've proposed.
The delay of having a budget in place already having some unintended consequences within the state, from school funding to infrastructure to rural first responders.
So projects will continue to be delayed. Safety will be an issue if you know, towns and cities don't have the proper equipment, whether it's police or fire, and that's not good for residents. That's not good for their insurance rating. You know, insurance goes up.
Yeah, that was Democratic Representative Chandra Dillard. She says this could be the second year in a row the projects are not funded, leaving those nonprofits and local governments in the lurch. So let's go back to how things are running right now. Right now, we're running on a continued resolution. Basically, that means we're running on the budget from last year until we can come to a new agreement on how to fund some of these options. But that leaves some people in limbo. Oftentimes things like SNAP benefits, Medicare, Medicaid, teacher raises, all of that rely on state funding as well as federal funding, except for that teacher raises part. Some of those folks are going to be left in limbo until we get answers from the State House. We're going to get into more of that at 5 o'clock. For now, live in Greenville, back to you. I'm Peyton Furtado, WYFF News.